Hey everyone, how's it going? Starting this ride down to beautiful Salt River. That's Red Mountain across the way there. This is one of my favorite places. It's about 3.5 miles down the road from my home. Good fishing here, bass. They stock it with trout and some other fish. Wild horses run around here. I came down here today to start this ride because basically this ride is going to be showing the hill climbing ability, elevation climbing of my modified Q1 here. Now this is something I wouldn't have tried before with the stock controller of the Q1 because I just don't think it has enough torque to make it up the elevation I'm going to go today, especially right when I take off out of here. The first hill goes up about 110 feet in about a little over half a mile, so it's a pretty good climb right off the bat, and I don't think the stock controller of the Q1 would have done too well with that. Maybe would have made it up it, but you'd be crawling by the time you got to the top. My modified Q1 has a ton more torque, so I have no doubts this is going to do well. All in all, this ride I'm going to go about close to 6 miles, 5.5 miles, and the elevation will change about 630 feet. Now I'm starting out here. I've already gone 3.5 miles since my home. I burned some of my battery off, so I'm not 100% fully charged. So right now you can see our elevation here at the river is about 1,300 feet. 1,310, and so we'll take off now and we'll see how it goes. Here we go. You see we're quite a bit up in elevation from the city down there. And my house is actually right at the base of that hill right there in the middle on this side. Got a little rain out there in the West Valley, over there by the mountains. A little bit of rain going around. It's monsoon season now. Well, the rest of the valley is dry. Unfortunately, we could use the rain. So you can see our elevation here, 1,942 feet. So about 600, over 600 feet, 630 feet or so at this point. Okay, now one last thing. There's a pretty steep hill up here going down that way, so I'm going to fly down there real quick, turn around, come back up. At this point, I've gone about 9 miles since leaving my home, about 6 miles since the river.
So that wraps this one up. This upgrade, replacing the 48 volt stock battery with a 52 volt nominal battery, gives you a little more power, and then plus the 12 MOSFET controller compared to the old 6 MOSFET controller, with the addition of the shunt modification that I did to it, just really unlocks the potential of this 800 watt motor on the scooter. And this is a great motor. I've put this motor through a lot, and it just keeps going. And actually now, the way I've got this thing set up with this controller and this battery, this scooter is running the best right now that it ever has, and far better than I would bet pretty much any single motor scooter. I finally got this thing to where I want it. I've upgraded all our Q1s this way. They all just fly. They all have great torque, and they're just incredible scooters. I love riding these things so much now compared to the way they were. All right, guys, again, that's it for this one. Take care, peace, ride safe.